baseball, softball, the other spot in tennis court. Sure to tennis. We're looking forward to tennis on your court. And now we can make sure to follow us on social media. And update you on everything. Softball, follow at BGSU Softball on both Instagram.
And then we'd asked her before, and Abby, on the way here, Amelia said no. She didn't want to spend the night. So then for dinner, she said she wanted to spend the night. She said, Abby, I already knew she was going to come back. So we took her from dinner and spent the night at our house, and we went out there. There's a keg stand and beer bong and beer pong and yeah. I didn't think it was car. No, wherever it is. It wasn't that bad. Let's figure out where we were going. Yeah. We were sure we tried to turn down the other road, and said no, to the roundabout, and then we went to the next one. The cop there said, no, you're going to the next one. Those cops were like, softball. Yeah, no problem. Oh, yeah? Why only one jersey per person.
So once again, good afternoon, fans, and welcome out to Meserve Field for today's game between the men and women of UMass and your Bowling Green State University Falcons. Before we introduce our lineups for today's game, we would first like to take a moment and recognize the seniors on the UMass program. And they will be, your name is called, would you please come forward as members of the BGSU softball team would like to present flowers to you. Recognizing the UMass seniors, we have number 22, Natalie Horton. Number 10, Ryan Keith. Number 31, Olivia Packer. Number 25, Angie Rama. And number 14, Ileana Rabosa. And we congratulate these UMass seniors on a great senior season and a great career at UMass. And we will be recognizing our BGSU seniors, Ashley Chevalier, Delaney Davis, Hannah Hunt, Katie Hunter, Mackenzie Krasick, and Kendall Matthews, and Olivia Roth at the conclusion of today's game. And so at this time, we introduce you the starting lineups for today's game. First with the visiting men and women of UMass. Leading off, playing right field.
Good afternoon from Meserve Field in Bowling Green, Ohio, where the Bowling Green Falcons are set for conference softball action this afternoon as they take on the Massachusetts Minutewomen. It's a great day here for softball in Bowling Green, and the Falcons are looking to take the series after splitting yesterday's doubleheader with UMass. It's also a special afternoon here at the ballpark as the Falcons will be celebrating Senior Day with ceremonies following the conclusion of today's series finale. Hello everyone, I'm Dawson Pelter alongside Holden Ruck from the Falcon Media Sports Network. Thank you for joining us for what should be an exciting day of softball. Holden, glad to have you alongside here with me.
Yeah, great to be here, and it really should be a good one. You know, a really good opportunity for Bowling Green to take the series win this weekend in the rubber match after splitting yesterday. You know, you look at a 6-5 loss in the second one, but, you know, 5-1, pretty emphatic win for Bowling Green in the opener of the weekend. And definitely a chance to take a weekend series, which would be, I think, big for momentum for this team. It's been a minute.
Definitely, yeah. Falcons looking to have their first series win against a MAC opponent so far this season. Currently, little Senior Day celebrations out there. Have some first pitches going on with some of the parents. We'll love to see it.
Definitely a cool way to celebrate the seniors, who will also be honored afterward, but cool little tradition prior to the game.
Seniors for participating in today's ceremonial first pitch.
And kind of looking at the defense for this Falcons team, you've got the outfield, Matthews, Steffes, and Massaro. Typically about what you see. Infield, Barrett, Martin, Hunt, and Kaufman, and then the catcher, Chevalier, with pitcher Madison Wendell. About a typical lineup that you see for the Falcons. A couple changes in positioning, but should be a good one regardless.
About what you expect to see, and I think really looking at Madison Wendell is going to be the interesting factor, at least to start off today. You know, really middle of the road for the Falcons pitchers. 4.99 ERA on the season. Only 1 win, 4 losses, but, you know, to her defense, it's not something that falls only on the pitcher. 16 appearances in 10 games started, so the second most starts among pitchers for the Falcons, but it'll be interesting to see what version of her starts out the game today.
Yeah, definitely. The sophomore from Salina, Ohio, going to try to get things started early for the Falcons, not let UMass get to an early start. We looked at that second game that they ended up winning. They got early momentum, ended up getting a 6-0 early lead, and fended off kind of a late rally from the Falcons nonetheless. But it'll be interesting to see for sure if the Falcons can get some momentum started early on.
Yeah, and you really got to look at the defense too. Again, the one the Falcons were able to win. You know, you got the same run production in the Falcons from both games, win or lose. But in the win, you know, the defense was very stifled, only giving up that 1 run to the Minutewomen. So yeah, it'll be really a test for them. I think if the defense is going to stand on its head, you know, you're going to see a weekend win that's well overdue for this Falcons team. But if they're not able to lock it down, we might see what we saw at the end of yesterday.
For sure, and on screen there you can see the offensive starting lineup, the batting order for this UMass team, and leading off is Ryan Keefe, number 10, the right fielder. Senior from Raynham, Massachusetts. She started and appeared in all 44 games for the Minutewomen. Batting average .311. And a first pitch strike for Madison Wendell.
Good clean pitch, nice way to open it.
Keefe, a transfer actually from Georgia Tech University, where she made her collegiate debut in a victory over Penn State. Fouls that one down the third base line.
Good contact there, but just a little bit outside.
And a 1-2 count early. Keefe hits it straight to Martin. And Martin to Kaufman. First batter, first out of the game.
Kind of run-of-the-mill stuff there from the fielder, but a good job by Martin. Quickly getting it to first, getting the first out. How you want to start it for the Falcons. Don't want to give up a hit in the base early.
Yeah, brings up number 9, Brooke Mush, 5'8" sophomore from Camden, New York. And a strike for Wendell.
Obviously early in this one, but Wendell looking pretty strong right now.
Mush fouls that one off. She has also appeared and started in all 44 games for this squad. 42 hits, 25 strikeouts.
A lot of experience from the top of the order for the men and women here.
Hits that one out over to Matthews, but it will be fouled.
Good effort trying to chase it down there for Matthews. Ultimately won't matter as it goes foul, but that's all the pressure on Mush here.
Yeah, and another 1-2 count. Wendell, slightly outside ball.
And the balls that she's thrown so far have tended a little bit in that direction, just to her right or from the catcher's view to the left.
Yeah. 2-2 the count. Pops it right to Wendell. Wendell just a tad slow to Kaufman. And Mush, excuse me, will get to first.
And credit to Mush there. It took a nice short bounce, did not go very far back towards the plate. Wendell really had to pursue it there, causing a little bit of the delay in the toss to first.
It'll now bring up number 88, Odyssey Torres Jr. from Los Angeles, California. And a stole at second. Not able to get it there. Mush able to steal a base.
Nice job from Mush seeing the opportunity there and is taking it.
Mush thought about stealing, stays at second.
Nice recovery there. Could have gotten a little bit scary if she wasn't able to corral the ball there, but.
Torres only missed 3 games for this Minute Women team. 41 starts, 41 appearances. Also batting .411. And a nice strike from Wendell, 1-2 count.
Wendell doing a good job here, just keeping it down the middle. I already commented she was tending to the right a little bit on the ball she was throwing, but to this right-handed batter, not giving her anything extra to work with.
Just barely not able to get a hold of it there. Fouls into the backstop. Mush still at second. Wendell trying to put Torres away. Two, 1 out.
You really got to keep an eye on Mush here. I mean, I think she's going to be raring to steal another base if she can.
Yeah, saw her in that first steal. Tried to get it. Addie Martin able to corral it. Gets the out to Kaufman. Mush able to advance to third. 2 outs will be very interesting.
Kind of a tough spot there, you know, with Martin making the catch, Barron a little bit off third base. Not a great position to be able to put Mush out, but getting the out at first, crucial there to not give up anything else, get 2 runners on base.
Yeah. They'll now bring up number 8, Lily Shivert, designated hitter. It's a junior from Leesburg, Virginia. Gets it right to Wendell. Wendell, routine play, gets the out. Falcons, nice first inning. We'll be right back with you when we get to the bottom of the first. You're listening and watching to BGSU softball on the WBGU live stream.
Heart's beating faster. I'm lost in the moment. I close my eyes. I'm high on life. Throwing confetti, and it gets better and better. Living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream.
Read Word Up magazine. Pepper, heavy D up in the limousine.
And the starting batter this afternoon for UMass, catching is
Welcome back to Meserve.
Rush. And the starting pitcher, number 50.
Bowling Green now up to bat.
Leading off for the Falcons
It'll be
in
the
bottom of
leadoff,
first.
Peyton
Here's
Steffes,
center fielder
number 7,
Peyton Steffes.
junior from Rockford, Michigan. Steffes, a center fielder for the Falcons. 43 appearances, 43 starts, batting .269. Hits one out to Keith in right field, but able to get the catch.
He's not losing sight of it there. And able to get that first out. Something the Minutemen definitely won after getting nothing on the board in the top of the first.
Or now bring up Taylor Barrett, number 9.
Here's their baseman, number 9, Taylor Barrett.
She's played a lot of first base this year. Now at third. Barrett, a junior from Walled Lake, Michigan. And it looks like the catcher is going to get some replacement equipment. Inside pitch. It's number 51 and a striker.
Not a great start here for striker. 3-0, not the place you want to be.
Barrett watches that one.
This is one of those spots too for Barron where she can just be patient, take her time. No need to force anything here ahead of count.
And now a full count.
Well, credit to striker, you know, cleaning it up.
Yeah.
3-0 early, but able to work her way back in.
Barrett hits it right to Walsh. Walsh makes the play. 2 batters, 2 outs for the Minutewomen. Bringing up Hannah Hunt, number 2, the senior.
Unfortunately for Barrett on that last hit, I mean, just right into the glove of Walsh. Pretty routine out for the Minutewomen there. Good job by striker getting out of a jam there. Kind of at-bat that makes you wish you had just gone down swinging on all 3 at that point.
Yeah.
Next up for the Falcons is second baseman number 2, senior Hannah Hunt.
Hannah Hunt pops it out left field. Colucci able to make the play. And a quick inning for the Falcons. 3 batters, 3 outs. That'll bring us to the start of the second inning. You're watching BGSU softball on the WBGU live stream. Welcome back to Meserve. Tie game, top of the second. It's number 4, Lily Woodworth, the second baseman, up at bat. She's a sophomore, 44 starts, 44 appearances. Fouls it, third baseline. 1-1 the count.
And the men and women have had some contact early heading down that third base line, but nothing really strong and in play for them so far.
Woodworth, a 308 batting average, 322 slugging. Pops it out to Steffes, able to make the catch.
That's it so far for the men and women, but a great catch by Steffes. A little chase down deep in the field, but no problem for her. Makes it look routine.
Yep. It'll bring up number 12, Tegan Walsh, the third baseman.
Next up, it's third baseman number 12, Tegan Walsh.
Walsh pops it up around the first base foul line. 3 Falcons chasing after it, but unfortunately not able to get the catch.
Yeah, making the Falcons run a little bit, but again, just putting the ball out of play.
Walsh, 31 starts, 31 appearances, 266 batting average. Walsh, a freshman from Sterling, Massachusetts. And another foul this time, third base foul line.
And really, it's been a solid start for Wendell. You know, there's been some contact. There's been a couple balls hit into play, but save for really a couple stolen base making the biggest difference. You know, not a lot of success offensively in the early going of this one.
Yeah. And especially you look at that second game yesterday where they were able to get a pretty early start. You like to see this so far if you're a Falcon fan. Another foul similar to the one previous, 0-2 count. Walsh fighting in the box. Pops it up. And Hunt able to get the out.
Good job by Hunt. Often an area where you see people struggle with those ones that are just, you know, ball straight to the moon, falls down right above you, but no problem for Hunt.
2 batters, 2 outs for the Falcons. Brings up number 67, Grace Colucci, left fielder. I wonder if she got to pick her number. I'm sure that that's a fun thing for the team.
Now, it could just be a coincidence, Dawson, but I'll tell you, I can't think of too many, professional athletes rocking the 67.
2 balls for Wendell on Colucci.
Maybe if you're a big fan of offensive line.
Yeah, yeah, very true, very true. Hits it over to Barrett, able to make the recovery, and the out.
Nice job by Barrett, the velocity on that one to get first and get the out.
3 batters, 3 outs. It'll bring up offense for the Falcons. Bottom of the second. You're watching BGSU softball on the WBGU live stream.
Heart's beating faster. I'm lost in the moment. I close my eyes. I'm high on life. Throwing confetti, and it gets better and better. Living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream.
Welcome back to Meserve. Taking a look at that previous play. Getting the out. 3 batters, 3 outs. Barrett got a hold of it and able to get the out. And unfortunate for, Addie Martin popped it up. Just not able to get a hold of it.
It's kind of a last-minute drop there, too, by the catcher.
Addie Martin, redshirt sophomore. 43 appearances, 43 starts, batting .305. Pops another one up. This one into the crowd. Martin pops it out, left field. But Colucci able to get the catch.
Colucci getting the minute women out of trouble. Certainly, Brenna Rush, the catcher, will be thanking her after that one. Would have been a tough break for the minute women.
Yeah.
What dropped what should have been a routine catch turned into a home run or even a double.
Yeah, and Addie Martin, very accustomed to getting some homers, so. And Kaufman hits it out near the fence and gets to first.
It's a really nice spot by Kaufman there. Kept both outfielders chasing, but unable to get there.
They'll bring up number 14.
Senior Ashley Chevalier.
Ashley Chevalier, the senior. Fouls into the net. Catcher called that one, but does not matter. Chevalier, a senior from Powell, Ohio. Batting .229. Hits it over to second to Torres. Makes the catch, but throws it out. Kaufman stays at first.
Next up for the Falcons, here's left fielder number 16, senior Kendall Matthews.
Bringing up Kendall Matthews, number 19, senior. Appearances in 26 games. Getting a start today. transferred to BG from Lakeland College. And a 1-1 count, 2 outs. Kaufman at first.
Matthews not the most consistent batter this year for the Falcons.
Swing and a miss, 1-2. Matthews fouls into the net. And Kaufman, a steal, but does not matter.
Bottom half of the second is no runs, no hits. 1 runner.
We'll go to the 3rd inning. Still a tied ball game here at Meserve.
Bowling Green 0.
You're watching BGSU softball on the WBGU live stream. Welcome back. Tie ball game here. 0-0. 3rd inning. Number 24, Catherine Heslin, up at bat. Right to Addie Martin. And Martin, first out of the inning.
Martin is always just really quick arm there. I mean, you can see the velocity of the throw.
Yeah.
Tough to get one past her.
Number 15, Brenna Rush, the catcher, up at bat. Bottom of the order for the men and women. Wow, what a catch from Cam Kaufman.
You could tell in a lot of those fouls, the Falcons itching to bring it down, but usually just too high, too close to the fence. But as you'll see right here on the replay, Kaufman, a diving grab.
That was impressive.
What a play.
Top of the order for the men and women. It's Keefe. Fouls the first pitch, but Falcons not able to get a hold of it.
Falcons wanted another one there. Kendall Matthews just not able to get under it. But again, tough. They've been putting them along the fences a lot today.
Yeah, a lot of Falcons running into the fence, trying to get after them. One count, 2 outs.
And the same kind of thing. Wendell's been pretty good so far, but just a little bit outside on that one.
Keefe right to Wendell. And another inning of 3 batters, 3 outs.
And so for UMass in the top half third, another 1-2-3 inning.
Going now to the bottom of the 3rd. You're watching BGSU softball on the WBGU live stream.
Heart's beating faster.
Falcons in the bottom of the third. Here is the designated player number 5, senior Katie Hutter.
Welcome back to Meserve. Tie ball game, bottom of the third. Number 5, Katie Hutter, the senior from Mount Pleasant, up at bat. Hutter a 1-1 count early. She's batting .256. Last season, leadoff hitter a team high 30 times. In today's one, she's second from the bottom in the order.
And Hutter, one of the graduating seniors to be honored today.
Yep. Sports management major here at BGSU. And the first out of the inning.
Striker's still delivering pretty well early in this one.
Yeah, back-to-back Ks with Hutter and then Matthews in the previous inning. And now Hannah Massaro, number 4, right fielder, up at bat. Bottom of the order for the Falcons. Massaro, 5'9" sophomore, batting .217. Fouls it way out. Hits a tree alongside the road outside the park.
That one had some speed on it.
Hits this one inside the first base foul line. And it'll be a single for Massaro.
You know, if she hit it any harder, it might have gone foul, but just barely stays in on a pitch that was a little bit outside, a little bit to the left for Striker, but great job popping it fair. I mean, that could not have been much closer.
Yeah, I think that's about as perfect placement as you can get.
That's just so hard for a fielder to try to get underneath that.
Yeah. Steph is now up, fouling that one. Back to the left.
Keeping the crowd on their toes again.
Steph is a junior from Rockford, Michigan. Also a presidential scholar and a member of the Honors College.
I got 3 of them. They're in my pocket.
Steph is averaging .269 on the season.
And an 0-2 count. Ball outside 1-2. Steffes, in her previous appearance in this game at bat, hit it out second base, right field area. Makes contact, but Torres able to make the play.
They'll trade a runner at first for a runner at first. Hannah Massaro will go back to the dugout.
Next up for the Falcons, here's third baseman number 9, Taylor Barron.
Same situation as when Steffes was up to bat. Runner at first, 2 outs. And Steffes able to make it a second.
And a chance there for Torres to make the play, but not quick enough to stop Steffes.
And a routine play from Walsh brings offense to an end for the Falcons. We'll be back in the top of the fourth. You're watching BGSU softball on the WBGU live stream. Welcome back to Meserve. Top of the fourth, still a tied ball game. Mush up to bat for the women. Number 9, a sophomore, Camden, New York, batting .311.
Strikes thrown there by Wendell, and hits really coming at a premium today. Only 3 between both teams so far.
Mush, a 2-1 count. She had a pretty incredible career at Camden High School. .699 batting average, 23 home runs, 160 RBIs, 175 stolen bases. Set a couple New York state records.
That'll get you on the college radars pretty easily.
Fouls it near the BG dugout.
Now an even count here at 2-2.
And we'll bring it full count. Mush, last time she was at bat, able to make it the furthest out of any player so far in this ball game, making it to third base after stealing a couple. And able to get to first. Barrett just a little too slow.
Nice job by Mush once again. The bounce just a little bit high. Barrett had to reach, and it just caused enough of a delay in her throwing motion.
Now down here is the shortstop, number 88, Odyssey Torres.
Odyssey Torres now up to bat, number 88. Shortstop.
It'll be interesting now to see what they're able to do.
A nice steal from Mush. Martin.
Shades of earlier stealing second again. And you know, with the lack of outs right now, probably the best situation that the Minutewomen have been in this one.
Yeah, and last time she was at third, 2 outs. Last time at second, 1 out. Definitely the best opportunity so far. And with a game with very few hits, very few position of scoring, you'll take anything you can get. Wendell inside, 2-1.
Good patience there. Not overcommitting on anything. Torres just watching it. You know, it's been going pretty well to her inside as a righty.
Torres just hits it up a little too high for Wendell. And she gets a single.
Runners now on first and third, by far the best scoring chance for either team all game.
And still no outs. Lily Shiver, number 8.
Designated player number 4, Lily Shiver.
Now up to bat.
As you just saw there on the replay, I mean, Addie Martin, her best to hustle to it, but well-placed ball by Torres.
And Falcons able to get the out, but Mush able to get home. UMass first on the board.
Good job by Can Kaufman chasing down. I see Torres there, but does cause the run to be given up to the men and women.
Yeah,
First lead of the game.
Hunt and Kaufman both working to get that out. Looking over along the third base line. Saw that runner going, but committed to the out.
I think at that point, you've got to just get one.
Yeah. And a foul for Shiver. 1-2 count, 1 out.
This is big for momentum now, though. The men and women only the 1 out, you know, facing down a potential another one here, but up already in the game where, again, you know, I mean, hits, let alone runs, have been at such a premium.
And now even 2-2 count. Shiver, a transfer to UMass from University of Delaware, where ironically she appeared in 67 games. A 2-time Easton and NFCA All-American Scholar athlete. Now facing a full count.
Last couple pitches from Wendell have been just a little bit errant.
Hits it over to Barrett. And gets the out.
And a nice job already, you know, letting up a run in this inning. The last thing you want to do is give away free bases, you know. Pitch something, it's going to be hittable, but, you know, trust your fielders to make the plays, and a great job by the Falcon defense there.
And especially how good this Falcons infield is. You have to put so much trust in them to make these plays, and they have. And a pop out, left field Matthews. And that's the third out.
Nice job by the Falcons, limiting the damage to just the 1 run from Mush.
We'll come back in the bottom of the 4th, where UMass takes the lead 1-0. You're watching BGSU softball on the WBGU live stream.
Heart's beating faster. I'm lost in the moment. I close my eyes. I'm high on life. We're throwing confetti, and it gets better and better. We're living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream.
Welcome back to Meserve. You can see that out, or there was kind of a pickle run there.
And leading off, this will be second baseman number 2.
Addie Martin up to bat, fouled that first pitch.
It's actually going to be Hannah Hunt.
Excuse me. Hunt pops it. Center field, Mush able to get the out.
Just a little bit high there maybe for Hunt. Not quite enough distance on him.
It'll bring up, this time, Addie Martin. Number 0. Previous at-bat, popped it out. Left center.
Pretty well inside on that one.
And a foul there. Martin, one of the big hitters on this team, 9 home runs this season, 10 doubles.
And it feels like somebody like Martin or one of the other hitters for the Falcons is going to have to be the difference maker, maybe on a solo shot type of play, if they're going to be able to cut back into the scoring on this one.
Especially halfway in. Not a lot of offensive action.
I mean, credit to both pitchers so far and the fielders. They're just not giving up consistent hits at all.
Yeah. And a walk for Addie Martin.
I think we've seen it a little bit on both sides, both Wendell for the Falcons and Stryker for the Minutemen. You know, just a little bit more air at the pitchings. You know, something you kind of expect to see when you're about, you know, halfway through the game. But it'd be an interesting thing to watch, you know, how long if they continue to leave these arms in or if they tap into their reserves.
Absolutely. Martin able to get to second there. Cam Kaufman, the batter, swing and a miss on that first pitch.
Pretty comfortable margin on that steal for Martin, and Kaufman a miss like you said, but a pretty strong swing there. Definitely aiming for the fences.
Kaufman, the first baseman today, played a lot of shortstop this season. Hits it foul.
Coach Michelle Gardner talking to Kaufman there. I mean, she's close. You can see just a little bit outside of that foul line.
Kaufman, 1-2 count. Tries to get it, but unable.
And that one looked a little outside Dawson probably one she could have passed on there.
Yeah, kind of reaching for it. Chevalier pops it up. Perfect placement. And Addie Martin gets home. Ties the ball game up.
And really, really good placement from Chevalier there, able to put it just short of the center outfielder, not giving them any great chance to get to it.
Yeah, right out of reach of Torres and Mush. Talked about that perfect placement along the first baseline. Falcons getting it done. It'll bring up 19, Kendall Matthews, left fielder. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Coach Gardner wants to talk things over. Talking to Matthews. Coach Gardner in her second year coaching this Falcon squad. 10th head coach in BGSU softball history. Helping lead the Falcons to an improved record this season, 18-25.
Yeah, and I mean, you want to talk about improvement in 2 years' time, tripling the total win total that the Falcons had 2 years ago. This was a 6-win team.
Yeah, done a great job. Kendall Matthews, 0-2 count, 2 outs. Low high there, good eye, 1-2. Chevalier at first. At 2-2. Pops it up. Right field. And Keefe able to make the catch.
Good focus from Keefe there. That's the highest one we've seen all day, but able to bring it down. But the Falcons able to even up the score, 1 run apiece.
Yeah, tie ball game at Meserve going into the 5th. You're watching BGSU softball on the WBGU live stream. Welcome back to Meserve, where you can see that game tying run. Addie Martin getting home.
And a really great placement by Chevalier on that ball, like you mentioned. A really important timing for the Falcons, too. You don't want the Minute Women going into a fresh inning holding that lead.
Number 12, Tegan Walsh up at bat. Freshman from Sterling, Massachusetts. Almost hits her teammate Colucci on the foul ball. Ball goes right by Wendell. Out to Steffes. And a single for Walsh.
And first on bat there of the inning, Walsh, good job getting on base. Get a little bit ahead of schedule for the Minute Women.
That was very close to hitting Wendell. Smoked right by her. Steffes able to get the ground.
Coach Gardner now on her way to the mound.
And it looks like Morgan Beckham coming in for Madison Wendell. Beckham, a sophomore from Middleburg, Florida. She's had 22 appearances so far this season. ERA 3.67.
By ERA, the second best number on the team behind Mackenzie Krafchick. You look at innings pitched, the second most for Beckham. So well-timed relief for Wendell, who will end her day, but not a bad showing at all for Wendell today.
Heart's beating faster. I'm lost in the moment. I close my eyes. I'm high on life. We're throwing confetti, and it gets better and better. Living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our
Welcome back to Meserve after a pitching change from the Falcons. Morgan Beckham, number 29, now pitching. Walsh at first. And Grace Colucci, number 67, at bat.
Be interesting to see how Beckham can perform here and hopefully for the Falcons limit the offense. And that one sent well out.
One count for Colucci, a junior from South Plainville, New Jersey. And Gardner upset about that call.
Saying not an out because the ball was out of play, I believe. That's what the first base official said, but Gardner clearly frustrated with that decision.
And here the replay. Must have just been too close to the dugout. I'm not too quite sure.
From the way it looked like it was falling, I have to imagine it probably just grazed the fence on the way down.
Must have,
that would be
yeah.
my best guess from what we can see here. The visiting dugout a little bit obstructive to that view, as you just saw on the replay there.
And Coach Gardner can't believe it.
Still shaking her head.
Some fan disagreement as well.
Sharing their opinions. Another good opportunity here for the Minutewomen. You got a runner on second right now.
Now that is the first baseman, number 24, Catherine Heston.
Catherine Heslin, not the most productive batter for the Minutewomen, a 1.37 ERA this season.
2-2 count for Heslin. And a full count.
Pretty well inside there for Beckham, just trying to get a little warm here maybe. Settling a bit.
And a 3-0 count. Still a little bit of confusion over that one play.
You have the pace of this kind of died down out of the blue here.
And it must be counted as an out.
I don't know why they
Walsh, the runner at second. Heslin will get the walk.
Not the strongest start so far here for Morgan Beckham. Her first inning into the game, replacing Madison Wendell.
Number 15, Brenna Rush, now at bat. Fouls it outside the park. Thought about some stolen bases, but doesn't happen.
Shows bunt a little bit, but no swing. Steph is crashing down to second there to try to make a play, but neither UMass runner feeling too adventurous there.
And another foul from Rush, 1-2 count, 1 out. Quite interesting about Rush, her father, Clay Rush, a professional kicker in the NFL and AFL.
Definitely some athleticism in the whole family there, and you can really feel Rush kind of wants to swing for the fences here.
Yeah. Button out regardless. Beckham seems to be settling in now quite nicely.
And just in time, too. I mean, we saw some heavy swings there from Brunner Rush with runners on first and second. I mean, that's the kind of position that really lets the team blow a game open, but Beckham not rattled.
They'll bring back up the top of the order for the Minute Women, number 10, Ryan Keefe, right fielder.
Just as soon as we say it, a couple outside from Beckham, now a little bit behind in the count.
2-0, 2 outs. Walsh at second, Heslin at first.
Almost surprised that one wasn't swung on by Keefe, but I guess when you're a little bit ahead of schedule in the count, you can afford to let one or two fly past.
3-1 now. Beckham trying to keep the game in reach.
And here you got to just deliver. It maybe isn't your fastest.
And a walk. Base is now loaded. Keefe to first. Heslin to second. Walsh at third. 2 outs though. But Brooke Mush, number 9, the center fielder, now at bat.
With the bases loaded, Beckham has her work cut out for her certainly here.
First pitch strike. And Mush has made it to base every single one of her appearances. Scored the 1 run that UMass does have. Ball over to Hannah Hunt. And the out. Falcons able to avoid the danger. The pressure brings it to the bottom of the 5th. You're watching BGSU softball on the WBGU live stream. Welcome back to Meserve. 1-1 tie ball game. Bottom of the 5th. Katie Hutter at bat. Hutter, a senior from Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. 32 appearances, 29 starts, batting .256. Entering this one. Hutter yesterday, both games combined, 3 for 6, 2 runs, 1 RBI, 1 double, 1 walk. And Hutter hits it right to the first baseman. Bobbles it a little, but able to get the out.
Yeah, Catherine Heslin mishandles just a little bit, but not enough for any.
It'll bring up the bottom of the order, Hannah Massaro. At her previous at-bat, got a single. Looking to continue the momentum the Falcons have. Pops it foul.
Probably better off, though. You have to think if that goes fair inside that third base line, that's probably getting caught.
Yeah, Colucci and Walsh been playing pretty clean over there.
And really, the field in general for both teams been pretty clean so far.
And a bunt. Woodworth steps over. 2 batters, 2 outs.
Yeah, quick 2 outs, and that's something you want to see after UMass was able to load the bases in the top of this inning. You know, feels like if either team with, you know, only 1 run granted is building some offensive momentum, that it is the Minutemen.
Top of the order now for the Falcons, Peyton Steffes, number 7, junior, now up to bat. If you're the Falcons, you'd love to see Steffes get on base, second on the team last year in stolen bases with 9.
Yeah, and I mean, you know, the 1 run for UMass and the 1 run for Bowling Green both showed, you know, the stolen bases really playing a role today. Brooke Mush and Addie Martin, respectively, having stolen bases en route to being the only players to reach home plate today.
Steffes tips that one off. 1-2 count, 2 outs.
This inning just kind of getting away from the Falcons quickly on the offensive end.
High pitch for Stryker, and 2s across the board.
Good discipline from Steffes there, not reaching.
And now full count.
From 1 to 2 to that full count. Really good job, Steffes, watching here, but.
And Steffes, what a battle in the box. Gets the walk.
Keeping the Falcons at bat alive. Great job by Steffes. Great patience as Stryker was delivering pretty consistently, but kind of dug herself back into a hole there.
It'll bring up number 9, Taylor Barrett. Batting .318 this year. Trying to not make this 5th inning a total waste.
Barrett, one of the best averages on the Falcons.
One the count. Barrett scorching hot to open this season. 2026 opening weekend, hitting .571 in the Falcons' wins over Queens and Hamptons. And a stolen base from Steffes.
You talked about that, Dawson. You know, just getting that 1 extra base matters. You know, turns it from a situation where you need 3 to just, you know, 2 hits or 2 base hits.
And especially in a game like this, with such low scoring, you love to see Steffes get into second. And yet again, 2s across the board.
Barron, a light swing there that will even the count, but I have to wonder, you know, as we've watched the pitches become a little bit more errant with Stryker, how long UMass will elect to keep her in the game here.
And a walk.
I think it might have grazed her, Dawson.
Next up for the Falcons, it's second baseman number 2, Hannah Hunt.
Hannah Hunt now up to bat. Barrett at first, Steffes at second. Good eye on the first pitch from Hunt. Hunt, one of the seniors on this squad, being honored today. Last season, leading the Falcons, 366 batting average, 164 at-bats, 60 hits, 13 doubles, and a 433 on-base percentage.
Really keep an eye on Peyton Steffes there, number 7 on the left side of your screen.
You can tell she wants to get to third. And a 3-1 count now.
We've seen Stryker claw her way out of being behind in the count today, but 3-1, not a great spot to be with 2 runners already on base.
Pops it up. And Woodworth able to make the catch.
Unfortunate outcome for the Falcons there with 2 runners on, now being stranded. You almost wonder if another ball would have gotten thrown in the time if she just didn't hit.
Yeah. That'll bring us, however, to the top of the 6th. Still a tied ball game here at Meserve, 1-1. You're watching BGSU softball on the WBGU live stream.
Heart's beating faster. I'm lost in the moment. I close my eyes. I'm high on life. We're throwing confetti, and it gets better and better. Living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream.
Welcome back to Meserve. 1-1 the score. Minute Women back up to bat. Top of the 6th. And Beckham, first pitch is a strike.
Some heat on that one, and it really, you know, the first at-bat when Beckham came into the game, you know, felt a little bit shakier, but it feels like she's settling in now. And of course, as soon as I say that one's going to be a little bit errant.
Announcer's curse. Number 88, Odyssey Torres at bat.
Tora has a pretty considerable lead in batting average on the team.
Tora is a junior from Los Angeles. Also, nice accolade for her, won the Citrus Belt Female Athlete of the Year award. Three-one count now. And a full count. Hits it just over Barrett. And a single.
Really nice job there by Torres, you know, seeing the full count, but making a playable hit, not just putting it right into the glove of a nearby fielder, just popping it right over.
Designated player number 8, Lily Shiver.
Lily Shiver, number 8. Designated hitter, now at bat.
Beckham once again getting a little bit behind to start off the at-bat.
Ties the count up 1-1. Shiver attended Tuscarora High School, helped that team get to the state championship in 2022, and was named the team's MVP as a junior.
Strong pop on that one and bounce, but fortunately goes foul. Fortunately for the Falcons.
Pops it up. And Massaro not able to make the diving catch. And a single for Shiver.
Great placement on that one too, and that's hits by 88 and 8 back-to-back. UMass now with runners on second and first.
Yeah, Torres on second, Shiver on first. That one over Hannah Hunt's head. Massaro tried to make the diving catch just a little out of reach. And now Lily Woodworth, the second baseman, number 4, trying to continue the momentum the Minute Women have in the top of the 6th inning.
And a third of the hits this game for UMass have come just in this inning.
Woodworth, a sophomore, however, joined the Women's Team USA baseball training roster. A participant in the MLB Trailblazer and Breakthrough National Girls Baseball programs, respectively. Pops it up to Matthews in left field. No runners able to advance for the Minute Women.
Great job by Matthews. I mean, that's one that could have turned into a dire thing for the Falcons, but able to get underneath it, put it back into play, keep it from allowing any runners to sneak one out.
Yeah, if you're the Falcons with one out, you cannot let Torres get to that third base. Number 12, Tegan Walsh, third baseman at bat.
Absolutely. I mean, I think if Torres advances to that third with less than one out, you're looking at probably giving up another run, almost certainly. Another run, excuse me. And even count again, Beckham kind of hanging around here.
Looks like the Falcons do have some players warming up in the bullpen. We'll continue to monitor what happens there. Beckham, a 1-2 count, 1 out. Over to Martin. And a nice throw to Barrett at third.
A great play by Martin. She had to fly for that one, but...
And we talked about how crucial it was not allowing that runner to get over to third. And Martin able to make the snag and the throw over to Barrett.
And I think you're feeling a lot better here if you're the Falcons. Lily Shiver, the runner on second, but no runners more advanced than that. Now with 2 outs.
Grace Colucci, number 67, now at bat. Junior from South Plainview, New Jersey. Batting 183. 1-1 count, 2 outs.
And we've seen her start off a couple at-bats like this, but Morgan Beckham.
Addie Martin not able to get that one.
See, there's a throw home here. Oh.
And they throw it to the middle circle. And Shiver able to get home. Puts the Minute Women up 2-1.
It's going to put a lot of pressure on the Falcons in the next at-bat, assuming that's all the more damage that UMass is able to do here. But you can see, I mean, the fielder's getting on it quick, but not quick enough. Just really good placement by Colucci, putting it deep and giving a runner a chance to get home.
Catherine Heslin, number 24, now at bat, fouls that one.
Everybody clap your hands.
And you mentioned earlier the sheer amount of hits that have come from this inning and the previous. Minute Women making good contact, getting momentum offensively.
Yeah, I mean, you want to talk about good contact. That's 3 fouls in a row, you know, outside in the first base direction, but I mean, cleared well over the press box.
Yeah.
Heslin not shying away from the ball at all here, even though it's an 0-2.
High pitch from Beckham, 1-2.
And sometimes that's what that contact will get you too. You get a pitcher trying to avoid putting it in range of your contact.
And another foul.
That's 4 now for Heslin over that same wall.
Yeah. I think with that previous pitch, Beckham just trying to get her to swing at anything, even if it's out of her range. See what she does here. 2 outs.
Very high there.
And 2s across the board.
And for as willing as Heslin has been to swing, some really impressive discipline on a couple of those.
Very. And a foul over to Barrett.
Looked a little inside there, maybe when she could have passed down, but counts will remain the same.
In the corner of your screen there, you can see Walsh at second. Grace Colucci at first. Does not matter. Beckham able to get the K. That'll now take us to the bottom of the 6th. And a great out from Beckham.
But a tough spot for the Falcons here now, conceding to a 1-run deficit again.
Heart's beating faster. I'm lost in the moment. I close my eyes. I'm high on life. Throwing confetti, and it gets better and better. Living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream.
Welcome back to Meserve. 2-1 Minute Women lead after a nice top of the 6th inning. Now bottom of the 6th.
To the bottom of the 6th is Addie Martin.
Addie Martin at bat. Pops it up. And a foul out.
Tough start to the inning for the Falcons. Not a lot of batters you'd rather have than Addie Martin if you are BGSU, but that one just a little bit high, not quite deep enough into the field, and not the way you want to start.
Cam Kaufman now at bat for the Falcons, junior from Sandusky, Ohio. Her previous at bat getting a strikeout. Fouls this one over to Coach Gardner.
Kaufman, one of the 3 Falcons with a hit so far in this one.
Yeah, she hit that one in the 2nd inning over to right field. And an 0-2 count. Ball thrown by Stryker. And Kaufman, another K.
And a quick 2 outs on the first 2 batters. Not what the Falcons want to see here. Only 2 innings left to play in regulation time. And down a run.
Chevalier, number 14, now at bat. Catcher for the Falcons. At her previous at bat, hitting it to center field, getting to first. This one goes over to left field. Buccalucci able to make the catch.
And a quick 1-2-3. It's going to be a tough ask for the Falcons to come back in this one as we go to the top of the 7th.
Definitely going into the 7th inning. Minutewomen lead 2-1. You're watching BGSU softball on the WBGU live stream. Welcome back to Meserve. Top of the 7th. Minutewomen lead 2-1. And another pitching change for the Falcons. Madison Wendell started off, switched to Morgan Beckham, and now the senior, number 11, Mackenzie Krafsick.
Krafsick, by the numbers, the best pitcher on the team. Really a spot where they're going to need her to perform if they're going to be able to get out of this one without creating even more of a deficit for themselves, where hits have, really been at a premium. Credit to Hannah Stryker for UMass. She's been very solid today, only allowing 3 hits all game for the Falcons.
Krafsick, a strike. Pitching against Brenna Rush, number 15, the catcher. Bottom of the order for the Minutewomen. Just barely goes by Krafsick, that hit does. Out to center field, Steffes picks it up. And a single for Rush.
And you'll see again that swing close, but just the speed of it, just a little bit too much for Krafsick to snag out of the air.
Top of the order now, number 10, Ryan Keefe, right fielder. And Mack, first pitch on Keefe, a strike. Fouls that one, 0-2.
Krafsick, the arm looking very fresh, a lot of speed on those pitches.
Outside 1-2. Can see Rush there at first. Another outside pitch, 2-2. Keefe, a senior for the Minutewomen. Her father also playing collegiate baseball at Central Connecticut State University. Hits it, Mack. Able to make the play.
And a really needed out there for the Falcons.
Rush does advance to second. And Brooke Mush now up to bat.
Now that is the center fielder, number 9, Brooke Mush.
Mush really successful in getting on base today and stealing.
And Mack, these last 3 batters with some really nice first pitch throws. Mush in high school, a 4-time New York All-State selection and a 2-time All-Central New York State Player of the Year. Mentioned some of her accolades earlier.
And even in this game, it hit both previous at-bats for Mush.
Yeah. Ended up being one of the 2 runs that UMass currently has.
And 1 run, all it's taken to be the difference maker in this low-scoring affair today.
Yeah. Fouls that one, brings up a full count for Mackenzie Krafsick.
And I'll be surprised to see a swing here.
Mush. Fouls it again.
I think with that full count and being up the run, you feel a little bit better about just going for that back fence.
Yeah. Another foul, this one into the net. Mush fighting hard in this full count.
We talked about it earlier with Odyssey Torres too, but even in the foul balls in this game, a ton of contact for the Minutewomen.
Hits it out to Matthews, able to make the catch. Nice hit from Mush, but Kendall Matthews able to make the catch. 2 outs now for the Minutewomen.
And that might be a big difference maker for this Falcons team in keeping it at just a 1-run lead. Only runner currently on second base as Odyssey Torres comes back up to bat.
You can see Brenna Rush at second in the corner of your screen there. Odyssey Torres at bat, number 88, the shortstop. Pops it up. Right field, Massaro makes the catch. Falcons close out the 7th inning, going down into the bottom of it. UMass leads 2-1. You're watching BGSU softball on the WBGU live stream.
Heart's beating faster. I'm lost in the moment. I close my eyes. I'm high on life. We're throwing confetti, and it gets better and better. Living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream.
Welcome back to Meserve Field. Bottom of the 7th. UMass leads 2-1. And a substitution. Kendall Matthews takes a seat. Hannah Simcoe, number 1, the freshman, at bat. Simcoe, 43 appearances, 40 starts, batting .276.
Hannah Stryker has pitched this whole game for the Minutewomen.
One-two count, Simcoe. Two-two now.
Stryker keeping it close. She's thrown plenty outside and inside this game, but
And Simcoe with the K. They'll bring up number 5, Katie Hutter.
and you're down to potentially your last 2 batters here. Hutter's really going to need to find something.
Yeah, Hutter entering this game batting .256.
But in 2 previous at-bats today, no success.
Yeah, strikeout and a ground out. Oh, 2. Now the count. Hutter hits it to Torres. And 2 outs now for the Falcons.
Everything on the line here, as you'll see, a nice hit, but Odyssey Torres able to chase it down and get under. A really good job from her. A little celebration afterwards. You can see the Minutewomen are feeling they're only an out away.
Hannah Massaro, number 4, at bat, sophomore.
Massaro does have a hit in this game, one of only 3 for the Falcons.
Pops this foul. Almost hits the roof of the dugout. Massaro trying to keep the Falcons' hopes alive.
And you know, it's funny how these have broken, Dawson, because looking at yesterday's game, the only game that wasn't particularly close was the Falcons' win in the opener. A 5-1, pretty comfortable victory in that one, but UMass able to take the second one of the doubleheader 6-5 yesterday, and now up just 1 run here. And
And a 1-2 count, 2 outs. And hits it right over to Walsh.
And our final score of
Gets the catch.
is UMass 2, Bowling Green 1.
And that's game. UMass able to get the dub 2-1
Bowling Green is 1 hit.
over the Falcons. What a game, Holden.
Yeah, a close one there. I mean, hits really at a premium, but it just felt like UMass was able to find some consistency late. You know, it makes you wonder if the Falcons would think twice about getting Krafsick in the game sooner, maybe.
Absolutely.
Tough thing to say.
Definitely, I agree.
And so we invite everybody to stick around
2-1,
here for the next
the final.
few minutes. Our senior recognition coming up from the
Thank you so much for watching this one. Holden, thank you for joining me alongside in this call. Thank you. Thank you to our crew at WBGU for all the things that they've done with this broadcast. And thank you to you viewers for tuning in and spending your Saturday afternoon with us. I'm Dawson Pelter, signing off.
Heart's beating faster. I'm lost in the moment. I close my eyes. I'm high on life. We're throwing confetti, and it gets better and better. Living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream. This is our time. We're living the dream. We're living the dream.
And once again, family members that are partaking in the senior day ceremonies. And again, if you would, make your way over to the third base dugout area at this time. Please direct your attention down to the field where BGSU head coach Michelle Gardner and her staff, joined by BGSU Director of Athletics Derek Vandermeer. For a special ceremony, we would like to recognize the seniors in the BGSU softball program. These 7 young ladies have provided many great moments and have given Falcon fans many fond memories during their time here at BGSU. Recognizing our first senior this afternoon is Ashley Chevalier. Ashley has played over 130 games as a Falcon, made her 100th career start yesterday. She entered the weekend ranked 3rd on the team with 23 RBIs this season and is 2nd on the team in that category in MAC games. Ashley is a 2-time academic All-MAC selection so far in her career. She has been named at least an NFCA All-American Scholar Athlete in each of her first 3 years. Ashley is an exercise science major. She holds a 3.99 cumulative GPA, and upon graduation will be attending PT school at the University of Cincinnati. Ashley is a native of Palo, Ohio. She would like to thank her family, coaches, and teammates for supporting her softball career. Ashley is the daughter of Lori and Jamie Chevalier. She's accompanied by her parents as well as her sisters Emily. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Ashley Chevalier. Our next senior is Double D, Delaney Davis. Dee entered the weekend having played in 142 career games with 79 starts. She's played primarily in a pinch running role this season and came into this series with 18 career stolen bases in 20 attempts. Dee, like Ashley, has been an academic All-American selection 2 times so far in her career and has been named an Easton NFC All-American Scholar Athlete in each of her first 3 years. She is an intervention specialist major at BGSU and holds a perfect 4.0 cumulative grade point average. Upon graduation, she'll remain in the area. She'll begin working as an intervention specialist at Otsego Junior High next year. She's a native of Washington, Illinois, and is joined on the field today by her parents, Aaron and Holly Davis. Ladies and gentlemen, it's senior Delaney Davis. Up next, we have Hannah Hunt. Hannah has been a mainstay in the infield during her 4 years here at BGSU. She was one of just 53 Falcons to play in all 52 games last season, and she entered the weekend having started every game again this season. She led the Falcons in hitting with a .366 batting average last season. She entered the weekend leading all current Falcons in career starts, hits, doubles, and RBIs, and she played in her 150th career game yesterday. She's a native of Tasco, Ohio. She's a health science major here at BGSU, and after graduating in August, she plans to pursue a job in the medical field. Hannah would like to give a shout out to her parents, Kristen and Jamie Hunt, who have always made it to all of her games and supported her through her entire career. Joined on the field this afternoon by her parents, as well as her brothers Cameron and Cooper. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Hannah Hunt. Our next senior is Katie Hunter. Katie entered the weekend with 98 career starts and had drawn 49 career walks, the second highest total among current Falcons. She has an on-base percentage this season of .427. She's been named an Easton NFC All-American Scholar Athlete in each of her first 3 seasons and was named to both the Academic All-MAC and Academic All-District teams last season. She's a sport management major with a minor in marketing. Katie has a cumulative GPA of 3.70. Upon graduation, she plans to pursue her MBA right here at BGSU while working with the Falcon softball team as a graduate assistant. Katie's extremely grateful to Coach Hunter, Coach Gardner, and the staff for giving her this opportunity. She's the daughter of Aaron and Abby Hunter and joined on the field this afternoon by her parents, as well as her brothers Jackson and Brody, a native of Mount Pleasant, Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Katie Hunter. Up next is Mackenzie Crafson. On the field, Mac has led the Falcon pitchers in nearly every statistical category over the last few years. She entered the weekend with 91 games played, including 49 starts, and is ranked in the school's career top 20s in appearances, saves, and strikeouts per 7 innings. A three-time East and NFCA All-American Scholar athlete so far, she has also been named to the Academic All-MAC and Academic All-District teams in each of the first 2 years she's been eligible for those honors. She graduated in just 3 years, earning a Bachelor of Science in Business Administration with a specialization in finance last May, and is currently pursuing her MBA. She holds a 3.87 GPA. Upon receiving her graduate degree, she plans to move back to her hometown of Aurora, Ohio, and work in the Cleveland area. She is the daughter of Terry and Randy Krafstick, who would like to thank her parents for being by her side every step of the way and never missing a game during her entire career. And she would like to thank her teammates and the coaching staff for everything. She's accompanied on the field this afternoon by her parents, ladies and gentlemen, senior Mackenzie Krafstick. Our next senior is Kendall Matthews. Kendall came to BGSU last year after playing 2 years at Lakeland College, earning All-Region and Academic All-American honors there. Here at BGSU, she was named an East and NFCA All-American Scholar athlete in her first year with the Falcons, and she has a slugging percentage over 400, as more than half of her career hits at BG have gone for extra bases. Kendall is an inclusive early childhood education major, holding a perfect 4.0 cumulative GPA. She plans to stay at BGSU to complete her student teaching before she moves back to Illinois to begin her career after graduation. She is a native of Paris, Illinois, the daughter of Kyle and Darcy Matthews, and joined on the field this afternoon by her parents. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Kendall Matthews. And our final senior this afternoon is Olivia Ross. Olivia has been named an Easton All-American Scholar athlete in each of her first 2 seasons with the Falcons. This season, she posted career-high numbers in games played, games started, complete games, strikeouts, and saves, with a career-low opponent batting average. She's a communications disorder major. Olivia has a perfect 4.0 cumulative GPA and is graduating in just 3 years. She has been accepted to graduate school at BGSU to pursue her master's degree in speech-language pathology, and also plans to return to BG to help softball, supporting the pitching staff and contribute to the team in any way she can. She is the daughter of Lynn and Walt Sloan and would like to thank her family for all of their support, along with Coach Gardner for helping her rediscover her love for the sport and giving her the opportunity to continue being a part of the team in a new role next season. She also would like to thank the support staff for their dedication and encouragement, as well as her teammates for all of the memories. She's a native of Marion, Ohio, joined on the field this afternoon by her parents, as well as her grandparents, Pat and Jim Craig, and her sister, Ashley Roth. Ladies and gentlemen, senior Olivia Roth. 2026 BGSU softball senior. Once again, we'd like to thank everybody for their attendance at today's game. Just a reminder, Tuesday, the 28th of April at 2 p.m., we have our doubleheader that gives Oakland. Once again, first pitch for Game 1 takes place at 2 p.m. on Tuesday, the 28th. Once again, thank you for your attendance at today's game. Please have a safe trip home. Congratulations to our seniors and Go Falcons!